just like that, it's time for our weekly roundup of all the things Lady just ain't gonna do this week. Number 1, armed vigilantes looking to intimidate voters. So y'all, first let me say how serious this is. In Arizona, right now, as we speak, there are armed vigilantes at ballot boxes throughout the state, claiming that they are defending democracy. They have guns. They have their license plates blacked out so that they can't be identified. And they're following people who are attempting to drop off ballots at ballot boxes, intimidating voters with guns, cameras, and bullhorns. Now, of course, this is being fueled by Team Trump's election denial squad, who, even after countless reviews and years of proof that this clown did in fact lose an election that was really his to win, believe that their supreme leader was unfairly denied the right to continue leading. And please, even though I'm infusing some humor here, I mean, sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying, this shit right here is real serious. When armed vigilantes are watching you vote and intimidating you from doing so, they are moving fascism forward. Now, mark my words on this one. One of the key characteristics of fascism is when your right to participate is taken away. Here's what we want more of this week, though. The rebellion in Iran rages on. Now listen, y'all, I made a commitment to continuing to follow this and give you the news you can use. And to be honest, it's scary how little information we are getting here about this major uprising in Iran. The media here has largely stopped covering this, but y'all, Iran is literally burning and people are being disappeared. Here 1 minute, gone the next. In the most recent news that I can find on this, now it looks like the various political factions in Iran are also uniting against the regime. Now, this is a big deal, y'all. Just this past weekend, as many as 100,000 Iranians of multiple political leanings and ethnic origins gathered in Berlin to chart a path for a regime-free Iran with elections. The Khamenei regime remains in power and has been ruthless in their pursuit to remain in power. At least 248 protesters, including 33 juveniles, have been killed, and at least 12,575 people have been arrested, according to Iranian human rights organizations. Daily protests are ongoing, and universities have been a core center of political activity alongside high schools. I mean, teachers this weekend announced a nationwide strike. Now, here's what we love about this. A revolution is happening in Iran. And although the regime is responding with extreme force in the form of torture, kidnapping, and straight-up murder, it is because they know that they are losing and in some ways have all but completely lost any legitimacy that they had. Other things Lady loves this week, Steve Bannon is sentenced to 4 months in prison. Well, the man who was literally one of the key masterminds for fascism in the United States and the former chief strategist for the Orange Menace, formerly known as the President of the United States, is going to prison. Yeah, that's right. He's going to prison for being in contempt of court, which basically amounted to a white manning because he, like all of Trump's homies, believed he was above the law. Now, let me say this. Black people have spent more time in jail for weed than Bannon is going to spend in prison for trying to overthrow the damn government. But I guess baby steps, am I right? Insert eye roll right here. Other things Lady loves this week, the January 6th Commission want to have words with Donald Trump. I mean, what else can I say here, folks? We literally heard months of testimony that Donald Trump and his team was behind the insurrection at the Capitol, including sitting legislators who are supposed to be representing you. Now, there will be all kinds of drama about whether or not he will respond and this and that. And I want to tell you something. We like that there was a subpoena issued, but I gotta say, this shit done took way the fuck too long. And while Lady do like, she is also deeply concerned that this might be too little too late. I mean, we are careening toward fascism, and yet we just trying to compel dude to come forward right now? Ciao. I would say I'm surprised that he's still in the country, but like I've also been known to say, white men gonna white men. Sheesh. All right, folks, no love notes this week, darlings, because there's a lot to say, but I need to take my time with this one. Here's what you have to look forward to, though. On our next Ladies Love Notes, we gonna talk about how to catch a predator. Yeah, What do you do when you find out that you were in somebody else's messy ass shit? Trust me, there's a lot to look forward to next week. So for this week, let that thing cook and we gonna be back soon. And believe me, honey, you ain't gonna wanna miss this one.